Ice, snow, extreme cold. That's what Antarctica looks like. But beneath that ice, there could be trillions of dollars. The world is not allowed to touch, and that's why this place matters more than it seems. Antarctica is not just a frozen desert. It is the largest untouched landmass on Earth, larger than Europe, covered by ice that in some places reaches over 4 kilometers deep. At the surface, it looks empty. No cities, no population, no economy. At least, that's what it seems. Because under that ice, there is something very different, and that's where things start to change. Scientists believe Antarctica holds vast reserves of natural resources: oil, natural gas, coal, and more importantly, rare earth minerals, the same materials that power modern technology, phones, electric vehicles, advanced military systems. And here's the problem. Most of these resources today are controlled by a small number of countries, which means access to them is not just economic, it's strategic. And Antarctica could change that balance. And the countries that control these resources don't just get richer, they gain power. But resources are only part of the story, because Antarctica also holds something even more valuable: fresh water. Around 70% of the world's fresh water is locked in Antarctic ice, which means in a future where water becomes scarce, this continent becomes critical, not optional, essential. And this is where things get serious. Because if Antarctica is so valuable, why is no one exploiting it? The answer lies in something few people understand.
The Antarctic Treaty.
Signed in 1959, this agreement turned Antarctica into something unique. A continent reserved for science, research, peace. No country owns it. No military activity is allowed. And most importantly, resource extraction is banned. On paper, this sounds like global cooperation, a rare moment where nations agreed to protect something together. But here's the real question. Why would the world agree to leave trillions of dollars untouched? And who actually benefits from that? And that raises something even bigger. Because the treaty is not permanent. It can be reviewed, changed, or even broken. And as demand for resources increases, pressure begins to grow. Countries are already preparing. The United States maintains research stations. Russia has expanded its presence. China has been rapidly increasing its activity in the region, building infrastructure, conducting surveys, positioning itself. They are not just present, they are positioning themselves for what comes next. Because when the rules change, everything changes. And this is where Antarctica stops being a frozen desert and starts becoming a strategic prize. In a world driven by energy, technology, and resources, control over places like Antarctica means control over the future. And history shows something important. When something this valuable exists, it doesn't stay untouched forever. So the real question is not, why is Antarctica protected? It's, for how long? Because at some point, the pressure becomes too great. Demand rises, resources shrink, and what was once protected becomes contested. And when that moment comes, Antarctica won't be protected anymore. It will be fought over. And when that happens, the balance of power changes. A frozen continent, hiding one of the largest untapped reserves of wealth in human history. And right now, it belongs to no one.